Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, this is pretty much. Wait, what happened? Did I get an email?
No, I got an email.
You got an email? Mute that shit. We are in the middle of something.
Hey, I got to let everyone know that I'm still employed.
Did they fire you?
No. They can't.
They can't.
Not anymore.
Okay, this is officially the start of season 2.
Woo! 2026.
Fuck yeah! It feels like a big milestone. It's also almost a year, exactly a year since the first time we recorded.
Really?
Yeah, don't
I
you
don't
remember?
remember.
It
No.
was my sister's birthday.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
14th of April,
Yeah.
and today is 9th of April.
Okay. Anniversary. This is the
Fuck
anniversary.
yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to this podcast. And against all the odds, we are still going, somehow. Kind of.
Like we took a really long break.
Really long break.
We have been going for a year, but half of that we weren't doing it. Like
Was-
October, November, December, January, February.
No, wait,
March.
October we kind of did something.
We did like one.
That counts.
Okay.
So November, December.
January, February, March, half of April. Or like beginning of April.
Okay, yes, 6 months disappeared. But hey, we still were able to produce 15 episodes. I checked. There's one that
Wow.
has not been released. I will do that, I promise.
Next time you work from home,
when I
just
have
do
a
that.
desk,
Yeah.
when I have a desk, I'll be productive. Right now, I don't have a desk. Now we are living together.
yeah.
We're roommates.
We're roommates.
Yes, we are 4 girls and me.
3 girls. You
Yeah.
were counting yourself and the girls.
No. We're 4 people, 3 girls and me. That makes more sense.
Juan Felipe is one of the girls.
I'm not one of the
One
girls.
of the girls.
I'm also still like getting used to some stuff.
Like what?
My space in the bathroom is like 1/10 of Tatiana's space in the bathroom.
But like you don't need that much space.
I know, but out of principle is like. And today I was like gonna put like some cream 'cause my hands were dry,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't have space to put my stuff. It's like they put more stuff where my stuff goes, and I was like, "Fuck this cream, get out of here!" Because this tiny thing.
Yeah.
This is me.
I feel like that's justified. They're taking up a lot of space
Yes,
on the shelf and
A lot.
also in the drawer. Like you don't even have a drawer.
I don't have a drawer.
So I feel like it's justified for you to tell us when to move our shit.
Yes, I'll just move your shit.
You just move. I don't have that much shit.
Yeah, I believe you. Like, it's not you.
I don't take care of myself in the way that others do. Maybe
Yeah, I just don't have enough shit.
I don't
to-
have enough shit.
No, we don't care about that. Okay, but since October, what is? Yeah,
my
since
God.
October, what are the most important things that have happened to you?
You submitted your PhD.
I was 2 months on a cave finishing my PhD.
That is why we haven't released any episodes.
That is why nothing.
and then you fucked off to Colombia.
Yes, it is 80% my fault
Yeah.
that all of this has not been happening in these months. I'm sorry, I'll take all the blame.
Hell yeah.
Well, not all of it, but most of it. Yeah.
Yep.
So I think for me it's pretty straightforward. I was writing my thesis. That took like 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
It was very hard, very difficult. In those 2 months, I think I had 3 days free. So no weekends, no nothing. One of those
Yeah.
days was for a wedding for a friend, a Pakistani
yeah.
wedding.
Oh yeah, you told. I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast, but you did tell me about this.
Yes. So I went to a Pakistani
was that?
wedding. It was amazing.
Was the food good?
Oh, the food was
Yeah.
superb, like absolutely amazing. You know those countries where
Everything
women
tastes
have
good?
less rights? The food is amazing.
Yes. I don't know if that's the direct correlation, like the direct causation.
It happens. You can say there are warmer countries or
yeah,
there
warmer,
are
yeah.
countries with,
Poorer countries.
yes, poorer countries, less educated countries.
Yeah,
But the food is amazing.
yeah.
The food was indeed amazing.
All the effort they don't put into educating people, they put into their food.
Yeah, at least half of the population do.
Okay, that's good.
Yes,
Nice.
it was also great because it was a gigantic wedding, like 400 people or something like that, like hundreds of people.
That's, yeah, classic.
And we were the VIP guests from the groom. So it was literally their immediate family and then us.
Nice.
And we were like the first having dinner, and then we had a second round. We couldn't move by the end of the wedding from all the food we had. It was amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but also there are like many differences between like, a Pakistani wedding and a Western wedding.
Yeah.
You don't dance with the friends from the bride or anything like that. It would be inappropriate.
Yeah.
So that was weird. Luckily, we had
So
someone.
not a place to pick up girls.
Definitely not a place to pick up girls. Luckily, we had someone, like a friend of the groom who is Pakistani, who was telling us what
Explaining,
was
yeah.
happening. He's like, okay, now you have to stand up and please don't do this and do that. And we're like, okay, we'll do as you say. That was fun.
That's fun.
That was my little break during writing my thesis.
Hell yeah.
And then I handed in on the 21st of December, the shortest day of the year, almost poetic.
Poetic. Yeah, it's like the end of the end of winter. It's not the end of winter, but
It's technically the beginning of winter.
beginning
but
of beginning. That's what I mean.
Yes.
End of fall.
Yes.
Beginning of winter. You ended your PhD ish. You
Yeah,
still have to defend.
I still haven't defended. I will defend 2 weeks from now, almost to the date.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And then you'll be done.
And then I'll be done. Yeah. Currently, I'm a postdoc.
That's crazy.
Yes.
And you haven't done shit.
I haven't done shit. It's much easier to be a postdoc. You don't have deadlines. You don't really have
True.
any responsibilities.
Yeah, that's the dream. And you get paid more.
Slightly, but yeah. In other countries, they double your salary. But that's because the PhD salary
It's
is
not that
shit.
high, yeah.
Here is okay PhD salary, and then you get a little bump.
I think in Canada you actually have to pay for your PhD to study.
When I was doing all the papers of I'm not gonna pay my debt now because I'm gonna do a PhD, so on, and they were
Yeah.
like doing all these kind of questions like, how are you gonna pay for your PhD? It's like, bitch, they pay me. I'm that good.
They're like, what?
Yes.
What? In what universe are you living?
What kind of country is this that they pay you to
that's
study?
crazy.
Amazing. What else? What did you do end of 2025? Because that was me. I was just writing.
What did I do? I also went to a wedding, Moroccan wedding.
Wow.
Similar vibe. A lot of, I mean, you're allowed to, it's probably less strict, or like there are
Okay.
fewer, I guess, customs. There's still a lot of customs though. Like the bride changed clothes like 17 times.
Whoa.
And like she came in, they literally had 4 men carrying her on like a platform that's gold, and it was crazy.
Wow.
But she's also it's Lars's ex-girlfriend from high school.
Oh, drama.
Yeah. Which
Well, it's from high school. That
is
was
from
like
high school.
That was like
that
20
doesn't
years
even
ago.
count. Yeah, exactly.
We're old.
You're old.
You're almost as old as me.
You bend over in the
Okay,
shower.
we are gonna talk about this
Okay.
in a second.
Later.
But yeah, TLDR, I'm old.
Yeah, and then she's marrying some guy from Luxembourg, but both of them are super wealthy. So this whole wedding was just this huge display of wealth. It was in the middle of the desert, and there was this huge
Wait, in what
pool-
country was the
in
wedding?
Morocco.
You went to Morocco?
I went to Morocco.
I didn't even know.
That's crazy because I went traveling internationally and you had no idea, but you were writing your thesis. This was in November, like beginning
Yeah,
of November.
I disappeared in November.
You have no idea what has happened between November and February?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
No idea.
I went to a wedding. It was dope. It was crazy. They brought out an entire pig for a table, and then you ate.
Pig.
Yeah,
Wait, like it was already dead and
It was
ready
already
to
dead.
eat? Okay.
and obviously no dietary restrictions. You just like ate what they gave you. And I also don't eat that much meat, or I rarely eat meat at all. But this wedding was so meat heavy that also, okay, the other thing was I had a fever the whole time. I was like delirious.
What the fuck?
I got the flu. This was like my first flu in a while, but yeah, I got the flu. I had a fever, but I was like, I cannot miss this. This is fucking insane. So I like pumped myself full of ibuprofen, went.
Typical Valerie.
So I was like mildly delirious. And then all of this food just kept coming. And it was, a whole pig. And there's 12 of us at the table. And you can't get through that much. A pig is a big animal.
Well, depends on the size of the pig.
It was like this.
Yeah, our viewers will understand that
It was like the
completely.
size of a
Standard dog?
Yeah, like a medium-sized dog.
Mediums, like a Labrador?
Yeah, like a Labrador, but fattier.
Yeah, because
Like
it's a pig.
Because it's a pig. And there's 12 of us, so you eat as much as you can, which I couldn't eat that much. One, because I was delirious, and the others because I don't eat that much meat ever.
Yeah, and you don't eat that much anyway.
Anyway, so, and then this was like the first course. And I was like, okay, cool. I didn't know it was the first course at that point. I was like, okay, this is dinner.
Oh.
And then they took, after, I don't know, they gave us like 20 minutes or something. They took the whole thing away and brought another 4 chickens or something.
Okay, I thought
Not a pig.
another pig.
Then I was like, wait, but I was eating as if that was the meal.
The whole thing.
So now there's 4 chickens that I
Died for
can't
nothing.
eat. This whole thing, like, it was so crazy.
But wait, did they have anything after the chickens? Like
Yeah,
maybe...
then there was dessert.
Okay.
It
I
wasn't
thought,
that
like,
bad.
Maybe they
I think there
had
was like a salad round and then a dessert round or something.
Yeah, but I think in those weddings the salad is just like, oh yeah, if you
It's
want
like, yeah, just in
something,
case. I had a
But
great
here's
time
an
with the
entire
salad.
pig.
There was little bits of salad. You know how like Moroccans, they, couscous. They had like little nibbly things, which
Yes.
I was very happy about. Or like aubergine, you would have some veg. So I was like, okay, I'll eat that while everyone else eats the fucking pig. But then yeah, the bride comes out. There's so much dancing, but it's Moroccan dancing, so I don't know how to dance. Like I don't
Wow,
really
okay.
have the vocabulary to dance.
Yes.
Which is fine because like the music's okay, but it goes on for 3 hours.
Oh wow.
Full just that, and while the bride is like transported in and out of the room on like a platform. That was like half of it. So then I got like kind of overwhelmed, and then outside there's like a pool, like an Olympic-sized pool with palm trees everywhere. and-
Olympic-sized pool.
yeah,
Wow.
that you're not swimming in. Obviously, you're in like a dress, but like
Yeah.
you got, and there's a guy that they've hired specifically to serve you tea, and then there's a kebab stand.
Like if you are hungry after a pig
Yeah,
and 4 chickens.
exactly. I'm like, oh my god, there was so much food. But what stressed me out kind of was like,
Do they drink alcohol?
no.
Okay.
So you're going on tea basically.
Okay, you get high on tea
Yeah.
and a bunch of pig.
Yeah, and then you dance forever.
Wow.
I left early. But I still left at like 3 a.m. So it was
What?
Yeah, that's one that went.
It
It was
is
also 2 nights. So this was the second night. The first night was more party, and the second night was more like sit down dinner. But there was still a lot of partying,
But
and they go late.
When was the ceremony?
The ceremony was the first day. So
Okay.
they did because she's Moroccan and he's Luxembourgish. They did the European wedding on the first day and then the Moroccan wedding on the second day. And I
Okay.
got a fever on the second day. I cannot miss the Moroccan part of this wedding.
Of course not.
I
You're
went
in
to the
Morocco.
European exactly. I went to the European part and that was fine. And then the next day I had a fever and I was like, no way. So I was really drugged up and I went.
Nice.
And then
I'm so proud of you.
yeah, it was great. But it was a lot of fun because I got to see people that I haven't seen in a while. Because like Lars's friend, in university, I made friends with a lot of Lars's friends, and I haven't seen them. And then they all came, which
So,
is nice.
so you met Lars in university.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first year, crazy. What the fuck?
Crazy. That's been so long.
So long. But yeah, so that was one thing. And then what else did I do? Danced a lot. I kind of burnt out at the end of last year. I had
You burned out. I remember. Like
Yeah.
you were doing so much shit.
yeah, and
Did you have any day free a week?
no, maybe Friday would be like my day that I wanted to reserve, but then every Friday there would be something like someone
Okay,
was having
yes.
a Julafloka or whatever, and then the weekends I was not. So yeah, I burnt out mid-December where I was like, I can't do any of this anymore. I'm going to Japan, and then I went to Japan.
Yeah, you went to Japan.
Yeah, Japan came at a good time. I got on that plane. I was like, I can't think. I told the group chat because I went with like Monica and
Yeah. So a lot of our friends
yeah.
that we have in common,
went to Japan with
went to
me
Japan. They
and my
actually
family.
told me like, hey, we know that you're about to hand in your thesis and then you want to go to Colombia, so probably you're not gonna join. But if you want, they invited me to Japan. And I was like, yes, I don't have the energy or the money or anything to go.
I'm going back at some point, so you can come next time.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I have to go, and
Yes.
I would love to go with you
Yeah.
to explain me all the shenanigans that goes around.
Yeah, so they came, but I got on that. I typed in the group chat. You are not allowed to talk about Copenhagen at least 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear about the dancing. I don't want to hear about the work. I don't want to hear about nothing. And they were like, okay. They were a little bit like, why? But I needed it because I needed to
Decompress.
stop thinking about it. And then, yeah, Japan was actually really good. I was worried that it would be a lot because I was there with my family and then 6 friends.
Oh, I didn't know you're. Oh,
Like
yes.
my whole family was like my mom, my dad, my brother, his wife. and
Wow,
Lars.
your brother's married. Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
People are growing up.
People are growing up. It's
We are
crazy.
not. It's okay.
It's crazy. But yeah, so there, like, in total, there were 12 of us or 13 of us traveling. And I was like, this is going to be chaos. And I'm also the only, like, I'm the common contact with everyone.
Yeah.
I'm like the nucleus of this group. And I was worried that I would have to spend a lot of time with all of them.
Yes.
But it didn't work out that way. It was more like if I spent some time with my family, and if I got tired of them, I went to spend time with my friends, and if I got tired of them, I went to spend time with my family again, or I went to spend. I like went off alone because there's enough of them that they can like entertain each other.
Okay, yeah.
So I didn't feel bad about leaving them alone, which was nice. So I went on a walk to a miso soup shop and came back. You know, I didn't
Okay.
need to be around them all the time.
Nice. But overall, would you say that Japan was fairly chill and nice, or
Yeah,
was it like
super chill.
overwhelming?
No. I came back feeling really rested, which was great.
When did you come back?
And mid-end January, January 21st.
So you were there
or
for about a month.
Yeah, but I was in Vietnam for a week. So I was there
Oh yeah.
3 weeks Japan, 1 week Vietnam.
Were you in Vietnam by yourself?
No, I was with my family.
Okay.
So left the friends. They went home. I went to Vietnam. Vietnam was also great. Very chill. We had planned nothing, which was good because I feel
Nice.
like with these vacations where you plan things, you're like, okay, we got to go on
We have
this
to
bus
rush.
ride. We got to go windsurfing. Whatever. No, that we were like, we're going to sleep until noon. And then we're going to go eat something. And then we'll go on a bike ride. Like, it was very chill.
Nice.
So then I came home and I was very rested. So that was overall, it was like, it could have been a disaster. Like, I
Okay.
could have come back to Copenhagen dead, but I
Yes.
didn't. And then when I came back, I was like, okay, I need to set boundaries about my time.
Yeah. 'Cause you
so
don't want to
strongly.
don't
like,
want to burn out
yeah,
again.
exactly. So then now I only dance 3 days a week instead of like
How many?
18.
How many? How many days were you dancing? Like
5 days, at least 4 days.
that?
and then the weekend, sometimes I would dance. So
I think
like
dancing twice a week is a little much to me.
yeah, well, it's because I joined that dance group, which I love the dance group,
Yeah,
but that's
I
the problem.
I see the chemistry that you
Yeah.
have with them, and all the things that you post. It's very awesome.
Yeah.
She's gotten way better at dancing.
Yeah.
And the group sounds very fun.
yeah.
But
But that's the problem. It's like, it's so fun. So like when they're like, oh, we should do this, you're like, yeah. And they're like, oh, we should practice aerials. Yeah, but that's a different day. So then you're like, Monday's aerials, Tuesday's a social, Wednesday's practice or another aerials, Thursday's like another social. You know,
It's a
like
lot.
you're just dancing all the time. I was also doing tap dancing. I still am. But like
Like
then there
just
was
taking
also
classes.
just taking classes. But it at the beginning, also because like I was in a new setting with new people, new type of dancing. Not
Yeah.
like, I mean, it's still swing dancing, but like, the dynamic is not just social dancing anymore.
yeah,
like,
it's
not,
like a group of people. You are
Exactly.
the same all the time.
Exactly.
You're doing a routine.
yeah,
it
exactly.
feels different.
Yeah, it feels different. You're like in also different level of dancing, like
Yeah.
a different class of
They're
dancing.
fucking good.
Yeah, they're really good. And like also at the beginning, I was like, I don't know why I'm here. Like we talked about this. I was
Yes,
like,
yes, we talked about this, and then you had to go 5 times a week in order to get to the level where, like, fuck yeah, I'm
exactly.
here.
Well, I felt like I had to be like catch up almost, which
Okay.
may or may not have been the case. Obviously, you have your own perception of your dancing, and then
Yeah.
everyone. So like, I felt like I had to sort of, be there all the time.
Yes.
And then when I came back from Japan, I was like, actually,
You know what? I'm
you know what?
fine.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't-
I'm gonna go to the practice, but I'm not gonna
Exactly.
kill myself. over
No,
this.
exactly. And I still want to social dance. That's the only reason I go 3 times a week is because Monday I'm like tap dancing or aerials or both, and then Tuesday is social, and then Wednesday's practice. But because I do want to keep social dancing, I think it's a shame if you join a group and then that's all you do is just, oh, I'm with my good dancer friends and
Yeah.
like fuck the rest of you.
We,
like,
we are the bad dancer friends.
no, you guys
I
are
mean-
like my OG dancer friend. I'm because I actually got really sad end of last year, beginning of this year, because I couldn't dance with anyone. Like no one wanted to dance with me. I was
Because
like,
you
oh,
were that good.
yeah, but that feels like
I mean,
really.
she goes to the dance floor, she kills it, and it's like, why does nobody wants to dance with me? Oh my god!
But like, I want to dance with you guys, but I get it. I do because I'm at a different
look
level.
at how humble you are. Like, I get it. I'm so good that.
No, it's just like I'm in a different like
Level.
setting now.
Oh my
I also
god!
got
You're
obsessed
so
with dancing.
humble.
I got obsessed with dancing in a way that I don't think any of you guys did. Like
Yeah, you
had
are.
other
You're
things to do.
significantly more obsessed than any of us.
Exactly. So inevitably you level up when you get obsessed with something. Like
Yeah.
it's how it is. And then the dance group happened. Already I was obsessed with it. And then the
Yes.
dance group happened and I got more obsessed with it. So then that sort of contributes. But then I'm like, okay, Oyvind literally told me, like, I am scared to dance with you, to ask you to dance. And I'm like, we're friends.
Yeah,
Like,
Oyvind is a chill guy,
Yeah.
and he has danced with us for a long time.
yeah, it's been a long time. Also with you guys, Misha, Tatiana, and Monica, I don't even dance with them.
Yeah,
like, I'm not
you're
even.
all followers,
We're all
so you don't
followers.
dance with
but
each
even
other.
then, they were like, yeah. Even like when we're dancing around you, it feels
Okay.
like shitty. To
Am I
be-
your only friends who's stupid enough to be like, hell yeah, let's go
Basically,
dance?
Tatiana also like
Okay.
she'll come dancing. But I think it's not that they're not good dancers. I think all of you are great dancers. You've been dancing for a long time. This is also not
Yeah.
like you suck at dancing. It's just I've joined this randomly.
Yeah, out of the blue. You were
Join this
You were
group.
picked because I mean, you know, the diversity card, right?
Exactly.
Asian, black.
But I played
a
it
woman.
well because
Let's
now
go.
I can
Now you
dance.
hold your ground. Yes.
But like it's one of those things where it's just random. Any one of us could have been joining, and like not Pav's group necessarily, but any group at
Yeah.
some point. And like Cecilia could have formed a jazz group that
Oh
you
my
joined.
God. I would have been the first one there, and I would have burned out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just random, and I think it's a shame because I started dancing with you guys, and I still want to dance with you guys because I like you
See, she
generally.
likes us.
Sometimes, no, but most of the time.
No, I remember when I was in Colombia having my vacations, you texted me, you said like, I'm mad or something because there is this event, Ariel's, whatever, and I want to go with you, like with me. And it's like,
Yeah.
why don't you go with your better friends, your better dancers? What,
No.
what the fuck?
I like them too, but I also you guys we're like the right kind of autistic where we all just like vibe, and I look the other ones actually it's funny because this dance group we're all also pretty autistic.
I've seen all of you dancing, and like I've talked with your
Yeah.
group. They are all very autistic.
So
as
it's
well.
good that like I vibe so well with them, but like you guys are my OG friends.
Yeah, I think there's a different flavor of autism there.
Exactly.
And also the fact that you're also that good, like it leads to more like wanting to be better, right?
Exactly.
I think I got to a point in my dancing where I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
I do this, I have fun. I could get better.
Yeah.
Sometimes I try, but most of the time I just do what I remember and I have fun.
But that's the other thing is I also am at the point I'm perfectly happy if I stayed at this level. Like I don't
Okay.
feel like I need to go and like compete.
Yeah.
Perform for international like that's not me. I think there's some people in the group who are like that, which is not a problem. Like we discuss it sometimes, but I think some of our other friends, they do want to get better, but the only reason I could get better is because I joined this group, but not everyone could join a group. It's not
Yeah.
like you have to audition for Swing 7. If you don't get in there, you're stuck. Like
Yes.
there's no place for you to practice, or you get into Swing 7, but you don't get into Swing 8 or whatever. Like the levels, there's a point where you just kind of stagnate. And I think there's people like you who are like, I'm perfectly happy just doing this. And then there's people who are like, I want to get better, but
Yeah.
I can't. Like, I don't know how, unless you join a dance group or you have a mentor or whatever, you can like pay people, but it's just not, there's no structure.
Yeah.
So I think that's where also a lot of our friends are is they're great dancers, but they can't get better. They're not.
Yeah. I
And
think
they see me getting better because I've been part of this group, and it feels like you're stuck here, and I'm like, whee, and then you just
flying. I think you have to put yourself in a position where you're able to grow a little
Yeah.
more. One of the reasons why I think I have not improved my dancing is because I've only just gone to the socials, and the socials
Yeah.
are pretty much the same every time.
I mean, that's the other thing is you dance with the same people all the time.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Which fair because we're in a small community, but also I think the way to get better is to go to festivals, but then that's expensive or you have to
Yeah.
really take time. But I think festivals are a great
Yeah,
place to practice.
It was interesting when I was living in Stuttgart last winter.
Mm-hmm.
Not this one, but the last one. The flavor of dancing, even though it's the same dance and the same music, it feels different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like people are way better at some things that you're not, but also not as good in some other
Yeah,
things.
exactly. And it's
And-
slightly different, or like they do a
Yeah.
swing out slightly differently, or
Slightly
whatever.
different.
Yeah.
And also you have the different flavor, not just because I learned it in Copenhagen, but also because of my personality and
Mm-hmm.
like the fact that I'm South American, it slips a little
Yeah.
bit there. And it
Yeah.
feels a little different. And
But that's also how you get better. Like you don't need
Yeah.
to dance with people who are better in order for you to be better. You just need to dance with different people, which I
Agree.
think the festival, like we went to Oslo in February. That was my first international dance festival.
Yes.
It wasn't Aarhus and Odense I've been to. This one was great. Like you meet so many people who dance so differently and you learn new moves and you get taught by teachers who are different than the ones in Copenhagen. It
Yeah.
was so good. I had a great time. but you need to actually like go and do that.
Yeah. It's a lot of. It's a lot, right?
It's a lot.
It's money, it's time, and energy.
Yeah.
Like your three resources are being consumed by that, so you better like it.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're obsessed with it,
It's fine.
like me, it's fine. But if you're only half obsessed with it, then
maybe-
or like you have other things to do. And like it's not that I don't have other things to do, it's just I prioritize going dancing and
fine.
like having that environment. But yeah.
Now that you mentioned that you were burning yourself out end of 2025, I kind of felt the same on me, but obviously for finishing my thesis, but also kind of not. It was bad. It was terrible, but it was also great. So when I tell you what my day to day was when I was writing, it sounds extremely depressing. Oh my God, why would you do this to yourself? Don't do a PhD. I basically woke up and got out of my house at 7, got to work at 8-ish, work until more or less 5. On a typical day, I would just go to the gym, go home. I would be home at like the getting home was awful for the bus and everything.
Yeah.
I would be home at like 8, 9, something like that. Eat something like a meal prep,
Yeah.
go to bed and do the same again.
Oy.
So it was a lot of writing, a lot of thinking, and then go to the gym.
Yeah.
And it happened to me a couple times, especially the days that I went to the gym, that I would just get home and while I was eating or after eating, I would just cry.
Oh.
My body would just collapse, and
Yeah.
it's like my body, my mind, and everything is just like, this is too much.
Yeah.
The physical, visceral response from my body is I'm crying.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot do better than this. And then
Yeah.
I would just fall asleep and do it again the next day. And it sounds terrible. It's like, what the fuck is this guy doing with his life?
I
But-
feel like that's every single PhD I've ever met. It's just
Yeah.
I had a fucking terrible time.
There is a point where that happens. But the thing is, I mean, yes, I was taking it a little bit too intense those dates. But when I look back at what I was doing those days, I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I liked going to the gym. I took it very chill. I like writing my thesis. I love my thesis. I love spending an entire day doing a plot that I like or rewriting a chapter that didn't make sense and now it does. It sounds frustrating, but I really loved my topic. So that's when I really, really, really found out is I went through shit with my PhD and I still like it. It's like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. This is
was
the thing
amazing.
for you.
Yeah, I mean, this research stuff, like this topic in specific and that thing, it was great.
Yeah.
So despite the fact that it was very difficult, I totally feel like that was my thing.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Yeah. I feel like it's about or it is, at least from my experience, about you can't really set boundaries when you're writing your PhD, but now you can do the same thing, but not write 10 hours a day.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
You can still love what you do. And it's the same with dancing. I can still love dancing, but I don't need to go 7 days a week.
Yeah,
You know?
I think part of my problem was I left everything for the end. So
Yeah, that was kind of on you.
that was totally on me. If you would have done what I did on 2 months, you would have done it in 3.
Yeah.
Then I would have had time to do the same thing, the same writing, the same going to the gym, but then I can go dancing with my friends or
Yeah.
just take the weekends off,
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
But no, I
You didn't do that.
I didn't do that. The good thing is I work well under pressure, and the last 2 months produced like 70% of the results of an entire PhD thesis. It was
Oh my God.
insane,
Hey.
but it was beautiful.
Yeah. And you produce something that's cool that maybe you don't remember right now, but you will when you defend.
Yes, yeah, you're going to my defense. Fuck
Yes,
yeah.
I am.
I think next time we record, it's probably right before my defense.
Yeah? Okay.
I don't know. We will let you know.
Okay.
Yes. And oh yeah, I have some jobs for you during the defense.
Nice.
You and obviously Monica and Tatiana, like you girls, like my roommates who are gonna attend my defense. I have my cheerleaders for my defense. You're gonna be the official photographers.
Okay.
So you're gonna be recording everything that's gonna happen. It's gonna be
Recording.
nice.
Okay.
Recording, taking pictures.
Should you bring your
commenting.
like film, not film?
I'm definitely gonna bring my analog camera.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, that'll be so fun. I'm so excited.
And then for me, it was very simple. It was 2 months of writing thesis, and then I went 2 months to Colombia.
How's Colombia?
It was amazing. I didn't do shit. Oh,
That's-
wait. My sister would correct me. She was sharing the bathroom with me. So she said that I did a lot of shit. I ate a lot, is what I'm trying to say. My mom's food is amazing. I love my mom, but I love her more when she just gives me a lot of food. It's so good. My Colombian friends agree that she cooks very well.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's good to have consensus around
yeah. And,
whose cooking is good.
I kind of tracked it. I think I told you I gained 4 kilos
Yes.
while being in Colombia.
Yeah. I also gained
Yes,
3 kilos.
3. I
Yeah.
thought you gained 2.
Well, when I told you about it, I was 50. Now I'm 51.
You're 51 kilos.
Yeah.
Oh my god, pure muscle.
I'm so swole right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do a pull-up?
No.
There is a pull-up bar right here outside of DTU.
Really?
When we're done recording
Oh yeah,
this,
there is. I'm trying to.
I'm gonna take you there and I'm
I
gonna
still
see you
can't do a
fail.
pull up because like I haven't practiced at all.
Well, at least when we record, every time we finish, I'm gonna take you there and we're gonna see how far you get.
I feel like also I have no technique. Like I don't know how to do a pull
I
up.
can teach you.
Okay.
I can do it.
Yes, I'm lacking muscle, but also like I don't know where to
That's true.
start
That's
or like
true. It's
what
not,
to do.
It's not just your arms. Like
Yeah.
you have to use your big muscles.
See, I don't know what that means. I
I
don't
can
have
teach
big
that.
muscles.
You, yeah. Well, your not so small muscles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
but
nice.
basically Colombia. Oh, also, it was really fun when I was there in January, February. Here in Copenhagen was frozen.
Yeah.
It was like
True.
the coldest
It actually
winters
froze, yeah.
in like 15 years
Yeah.
or something like that.
It snowed.
It
was
snowed a
so
lot.
nice.
The lakes were frozen.
Yeah.
The ocean was frozen.
Yeah.
Everything was frozen. And on one side, it looks very nice. It looks very beautiful, very aesthetic. It's like, oh, the snow. But you know it's fucking cold outside.
You know it's windy.
You know it's windy because it's Denmark.
Yeah.
And I was at 19, 20 degrees weather in Colombia with my blanket, with my cat, who is an asshole, but sometimes he cuddles with me. And I was just having my mom's food. And I was like,
That's the dream.
Copenhagen looks beautiful, but I'm so happy that I'm here right
Yeah,
now.
I get that.
Absolutely awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have mom's food in Copenhagen.
Or a cat.
Or a cat, true. But I feel like cat's easier to fix
Yes.
than mom's food.
Mom's food is an issue.
Yeah.
And also, it's not just the food, it's the fact that I don't have to do shit.
Yeah.
I didn't have
That's
to
the dream.
clean the dishes. I didn't have to cook the food. I didn't have to cut the vegetables.
That's true. Yeah. It's not even like it's not even only that you didn't have work, it's that you didn't have to do shit.
Yes.
Like anything.
And I feel during the first month, I was honestly burned out. So I was like, I don't wanna do absolutely anything. The second month, it was like, okay, maybe now I have the energy to start looking at my thesis presentation defense, or like, what am I gonna do as a postdoc, or catching up with you, or whatever, or my Colombian friends. Are like a little bit more energy to like, okay, let's do stuff.
Yeah.
But the first month, it was just no way, Jose. I'm just gonna stay here.
Yeah.
In my bed.
Yeah.
And my sister was so jealous.
Is she working, studying?
She's working. She's a psychologist. She works in Colombia. And the first weeks I was there, both of us were on vacation because I went there just for Christmas. Like I got there the day before Christmas.
Yeah.
So she was on vacation, but then she eventually had to start working, and she's like waking up early, and I was not. Like I was just chilling on the bed, and my mom would bring me fruit or like a
the
chocolate with some cookies or something, like a little snack, a little like thingy for like, oh my boy is here, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm the boy. It was awesome. I love my mom.
That's also the good thing about going home when you live abroad. It's like, ooh,
Yeah, you get treats all the
my
time.
kids are home. Yay!
Yeah.
Okay, that's super nice. Yeah, and then you came back and you lost all that weight.
I came back. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna lose all that weight. I'm actually kind of fine. Like,
Okay.
I'm fine with it.
But you're not eating as much nice fruit.
Yeah, I think eventually I'm gonna lose it because I'm eating way less and I'm doing more stuff.
Yeah.
The simple fact of living in Copenhagen, the fact that you have to move using a bike and you go to the gym from time to time, and you generally have a lifestyle that requires you to move your legs, and so probably.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I'm not overweight or anything. I'm totally fine.
No, also you didn't notice. I didn't notice that you were bigger when you came back. It's not like 4 kilos spreads itself
Thank you.
along whatever arm.
I don't even know where they are.
leg. Yeah.
Do you know where your extra 3 kilos are?
I think it's in my legs because I've been dancing.
Okay, but they're muscles.
Muscles, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, don't think I have the ability to gain fat. Not yet. I feel like at some point
Yeah, I mean,
When you get
eventually,
older, I feel like you start.
just
but-
go live in the US a couple of years.
Exactly. Or Canada even. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I went back to Canada in March, and everyone is so big. The average person is just bigger, and I'd forgotten. And then I
Yeah,
got there, and I was
they're
like,
big.
"Whoa,
They're
yeah,
big.
they're big." Whereas in
Yeah.
Denmark, everyone's so thin.
Yeah, also like it hits you. I think this was the first time that I went back to Colombia ever since I left, where I was there for an extended period of time. I have been there before, obviously, but a few weeks, and
Yeah.
it's enough for you to meet your friends, go to a few restaurants, get your mom's delicious food, and then go to all the medical appointments, and then go back.
Yeah,
This time, I had time to do all of that without any rush,
yeah.
and then I had extra time. So, a few things. One, I'm very happy I don't live there.
I always get that when I go back to Canada too.
Yes, the traffic in Bogota is
Horrible.
absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
I hate it. I absolutely, when I came back and I was freezing my ass, and I
At
just
least there's no cars.
I just got on my bike and I got around, even
Yeah.
though it was fucking cold.
Yeah.
It was absolutely beautiful. I
Yeah.
loved it.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know, I feel like obviously you leave your country and people and stuff keep happening without you.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes I was like a bit left behind, like quote unquote left behind, like stuff that I didn't get, or like some social situations where I was like, I don't know if I belong here. But then I think I never belonged in the same place in the first place because I wanted to leave. Yeah, but it was nice. Despite all of that, it was nice.
That's so nice.
Also, looking at my friends in Colombia, it's wow. On one hand, they're very adults because
Married,
they're basically married,
own a house.
basically owning a house,
Yeah.
having a car, like thinking like adults. And I'm like, wow, I'm just having a bike and a mental breakdown every week. Cool.
That's called
but
adventure.
at the same time, it was Colombia. So when they got to drink, they really drank.
Yeah.
Like a lot. For my Copenhagen standards, I would just get 2 beers and max because first of all, it's fucking
Can't
expensive.
afford that. Yeah.
And second, I would get a headache very easily. I'm
Yeah.
plus 30. Like, no. I just get a hangover. But there, they were just drinking. I was surprised by that. And I got a few hangovers. So I realized my life is less adult, but also more chill here.
That's fine.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I also feel that way.
Yeah,
Less
but
adult, but chilling.
overall, I think the biggest difference, the greatest reason why I'm here, why I love being here, is Copenhagen is way superior than Bogota.
As a city, it's just a great city.
Yeah, it's the vibe of the city, the
Yeah.
energy. Like here, you see people in their bikes or in their cars, and they go slow, even though they can go faster. But they just, why would they? Because life is so good. They
yeah,
just
there's no reason
there's no reason to speed,
to rush,
just to rush, to put
get
your-
in other people's way.
yeah, or the klaxon or anything. Like,
Yeah.
no, it's just like it's so good.
It's peaceful.
But there, every time you go out, it's a fight with
Yeah.
someone.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah. Traffic, I feel like traffic is such a mental health killer.
Definitely.
There's no way you can live in a place where you have to be in traffic every day and be a healthy human being
or happy.
or a happy human being. It's
Or
just
it would be
being
harder.
in rush hour. Yeah, it would be harder. Being in rush hour every morning and every evening, I would lose my mind.
Yeah.
Horrible.
100%.
Ugh.
Yeah, I remember having to get out of my house before 6 a.m. to get to the university without being in
Yeah,
in
I
rush hour.
I used to drive to school and it was like a 45-minute drive or something.
Yeah,
And
similar.
if I got out at the wrong time, it would be like 2 hours.
Yes,
It was
same.
horrible. And
Same
now I'm
thing.
like, oh, I'm slightly late on my bike. Be
I'm
there in 5
slight-
minutes.
And it's like, oh, I have to go to the city center. Okay, I have 15 minutes.
Yeah,
Easy.
easy. Yeah, it's wild. The difference that it makes when you can get around everywhere just by yourself on your own terms. You don't get stuck in traffic. You don't have to wait for anything. You just go.
Life just flows way easier.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
That's the update.
the most old updates.
Yeah.
We have newer updates.
We have newer updates.
What's up with your life lately? Like last week.
Last week. I got laid off.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
fired.
I'm fired.
Wait. Oh shit.
Yeah.
She was fired.
I'm gonna be unemployed from July.
So tell us what happened to your company.
It's shutting down.
Yeah.
Yay.
So that's good. They didn't fire you because you were bad.
no.
They fired you because they had to fire everybody.
Exactly.
Wait, when can we post this?
Oh yeah. I don't know actually. Maybe it's not like anyone's gonna who is relevant is gonna listen to it.
Hey, our viewers are very relevant.
Relevant to my company shutting down. I think end of like after April. Then it'll be not public, but like
I'm gonna publish it anyway.
yeah, I don't think it matters. Yeah. Well, like it's from what I know, it's shutting down in a way that like it's not dying, it's just restructuring to not everyone is going to be a full-time employee. Like it's not like we're contracted permanently. It's more like per project.
Okay.
So my specialty is like renewable energy, minerals, that kind of stuff. So if like a project comes in that needs my expertise, then I would be hired for that.
Okay.
So it's just less certain income. Like I would have to get another job
Yes. And you want to be a carpenter.
and I want to be a carpenter or a chicken farmer. Those are my two options. Chicken farmer is actually more attainable right now because I don't know how to do carpentry.
But you can study carpentry. And
I can
think
study
That would
carpentry.
be, I don't know how hard it would be to be a chicken farmer in Copenhagen. Please don't
Like-
bring chickens to our house. That's what I'm trying to say.
What if I put them in the backyard?
No.
But you won't even notice them. They're just in the backyard.
I don't think you would be allowed to put chickens in the backyard.
What if I have one on the balcony?
No. No way, Jose.
You don't even go to the balcony.
I could
It's in
hear,
my room.
I could hear it.
I won't get a rooster. I'll just get a chicken. They don't like scream.
I think it would be not the best for the chicken to live in such a small space because the balcony is very small.
Technically, it's free range because she can fly off the balcony.
Yeah, and die.
Okay, fine. No chickens.
No chickens in the house.
And the balcony's not in the house.
Well,
It's like next
not,
to the house.
Not chickens in the
What if I put the chickens in our storage room upstairs?
that would be terrible for the chicken.
I think it says room.
I think if you put it in the garden, it would be better.
Yeah, I also
Though
agree.
I think the neighbors would complain.
Should I email the landlord and ask whether I can put a chicken in the backyard? Just just for fun.
Oh my god, we're all gonna be kicked out of this apartment just because of your chickens.
So yeah, I'm like really excited to be unemployed. I haven't been unemployed at least since I got to Europe because I needed my fucking visa everywhere.
When did you get to Europe? 2020?
2020.
Wow, we got here the same year.
I graduated in 2019. So I actually came late 2019. No, summer 2019.
Okay, so you're 1 year earlier than
Yeah.
me.
But then I lived in Prague and then Brussels and then I came here.
Yeah.
So when I first came here, I was a British citizen. So I didn't need to have a visa.
So it was not a big deal.
Yeah. And then
Brexit.
Brexit. And then I needed a visa. But I was working the whole time. And then now I'm like, wow, I have so many. Yesterday, I was like, wow, this is what it could be like to be unemployed. I did fuck all. I just stayed at home and hung out.
Are we going to talk about yesterday?
Yeah, we're going to talk about yesterday. Also, you're going to talk about your week.
My
Or
week.
maybe previous 2 weeks.
What happened in my previous 2 weeks? I didn't do shit.
You got old.
Oh, fuck. Yes. Well, let's start with what happened yesterday.
Yes, let's start with what happened yesterday.
So I think you have the best point of view because at the end of the day yesterday, it was almost midnight and your abs were hurting from all that you laughed from me and from Tatiana.
Yes.
I think you having us as roommates, it's a great entertainment for you.
So much entertainment. You guys are falling apart.
A little bit, yes.
Okay, yeah. Also, I made a list of everything that Juan Felipe did while he was working from home
Okay,
that
just
wasn't
for context,
work.
yesterday I was on paper working from home, but I was really waiting for my desk to arrive.
Yes.
It's a big desk. It's a big thing. I needed to be there to sign something. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to wait for my desk to be here. I was hoping that it would get there in the morning. I would sign
didn't.
and then I would just assemble it during the afternoon and play with it. And I would finally have a desk in my room. That was my plan for yesterday. It didn't get here.
No.
But the entire time during the day, I was just waiting for it. And it just didn't happen. So it looked like I was unemployed the entire day.
Yes.
And you even made a list
Yes.
of all the things that I did yesterday.
Yes.
Can you tell them what you remember of the list?
Yes. First, scrolled Instagram.
Yeah, that's not.
for quite a while.
Yeah.
You also scrolled Instagram in probably 3 different places. In your bed, and then in the chair, the yellow chair, and then the sofa. So you had like a hat trick of where you were scrolling Instagram.
So
Then,
3 places for
3 different-
scrolling
yeah.
Instagram. Okay.
Then you got bored of that, so you started juggling.
I started juggling. I brought my juggling balls and started juggling.
Yes. Then
But you didn't know I can juggle?
no.
Well,
Who
I
knows
can
you can juggle? Like,
I thought you knew.
does Tatiana know you can juggle
I don't know.
or Monica?
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, you just
I
juggled.
think my previous roommates know that I can juggle, but
Yeah, because
that's
you
when
lived with them.
No, but that's because when I was learning, so I was bad at it.
Okay. Now you can juggle. Now
Yeah,
you're good
I
at
can
it.
juggle.
But however, you did manage to get all 3 balls behind the sofa at some point.
Yeah, then I was not juggling.
Yeah, then you were just throwing the ball up in the air.
I was just like laying down, face up in the sofa, and just throwing one ball in the air and trying to catch it. And
Yeah.
at some point, I wouldn't catch it. I looked very unemployed at that point.
You did look very unemployed. This is also a point where I was actually working, so it was funny to like watch you be unemployed while I was working.
It was a very wholesome picture because you were like working in the sofa, and
Yeah.
I was just next to you, chilling,
Juggling.
playing with my juggling balls.
Yep. And then we made pasta.
Oh yeah.
was
Then
great.
we made lunch. We
Yeah,
made
then we
pasta.
made lunch.
That was pretty good.
Then you went. No, then you had a shower,
I showered. Yeah,
like quite a long shower in the middle of the day
with music.
with music, which
Very
is
good
very
music.
unemployed behavior. Then you went grocery shopping.
No, before that I was playing the ukulele.
Oh yeah, you played the ukulele while I was on my call, so I was working as well. I could hear the ukulele, and I was like, "That's kind of fun." So you were playing the ukulele. There was some false information that you were playing the piano as well, but that is not true.
Yeah, I didn't play the piano. I was just playing the ukulele.
Then you went grocery shopping,
I went grocery shopping.
and then you disappeared for like 3 hours, and I was like, "What is going
Yeah.
on?" And then please tell us what was going on.
Okay, so something happened while I was grocery shopping. While I was on my way there, something happened, and I don't know what it was. If it was my underwear, my blue jeans, or the bike, or some combination of all of those things. Something happened. The point is, by the time I got to the supermarket, one of my testicles was hurting. And I knew there was something wrong, so I needed to lay down. So I just went there. I very painfully grabbed the groceries, and I made my way back home.
Yes.
Very painfully.
Yes.
And how do I explain this?
You walked in, put the groceries down,
Yes.
and then from my perspective, you literally just disappeared.
Yeah. So there is this thing that can happen to some people who have testicles. It's related to testicle torsion.
That sounds horrible. Like
yeah,
even the name.
it is painful.
That sounds horrible.
So there's 2 things that can happen. One, which is actually very serious medical stuff, is if your whole testicle twists
Ugh.
and you don't have enough blood going to the testicle, like that's actually a medical emergency and you should go to the emergency room. But if that happens, like your entire testicle hurts, like a lot.
Oy.
That has never happened to me, and that was not the case yesterday.
Okay.
But next to the testicles, like there is stuff that can also twist.
Ugh.
And then the pain is like localized in a certain part of it. That was happening to me. Yeah, yesterday you were almost peeing yourself
I
when
was.
you hear me.
Now
say
it's
this.
it's sort of more real now that you're saying it when I'm not. It's not the end of the day.
Yesterday you were the terrible roommate who was just making fun of me that I have balls pain.
It was hilarious.
It was.
It was like one of those things because I've never experienced it before, nor will I ever. And I never heard of anyone experiencing it before.
That's like if you explain me what period pain is,
Yeah.
I think I would have the same reaction. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, what the hell is
What
that?
the hell
Like,
is
why-
that?
why-
The thing with period pain though is that it happens every month, so it becomes less funny. Like the first time, maybe it'd be like, haha, but like with
No,
testicular
I'm not
torsion,
saying it's funny.
no, but that's your thing is funny because it's like it's so like ridiculous.
Yeah. And so here's the problem. In order to fix that, you need to, how do I say this? I don't know. I don't have the vocabulary
it.
to say this on a podcast. You have to kind of relax your balls so you cannot be cold. And it was kind of a cold day, so I had to locked up in my room, no pants.
He didn't tell anyone.
Of course not. What am I gonna say? Like, hey, Valerie, don't come in.
I'm not feeling well.
No.
Okay.
So I turned up the heating max, and I was just sitting next to the radiator, waiting for my scrotum to increase in size. That didn't work very well, so I had to lay down on my bed for many hours, and then eventually I felt fine.
I'm glad that it resolved itself.
Yeah, it was also very funny because Tatiana, she
broke her ankle. No, twisted her ankle.
Twisted her ankle very hard,
really
like,
badly
in the morning.
It was in the afternoon. She was coming back from swimming.
Okay.
She just stepped backwards.
Yeah.
It twisted.
No, but that what was going through my mind is like, okay, she twisted her ankle. She went to the hospital because it was very bad. And I was just thinking, oh my God, I'm also going to have to go to the hospital because my testicles are twisted.
That would have been 2 people in our household in one day.
50% of the people living in that house
Had to
going
go
to
to
the
the
hospital
hospital.
on the same day. Luckily, I didn't have to go. I'm happy that I didn't have to go.
Yeah. I think it would have been fucking hilarious if you had to go, but I'm also glad for your sake that you didn't.
Yeah, I'm also happy that I didn't have to.
The other thing is that this happened probably like a week after you fucking bent.
Oh, yeah. So this, unfortunately, is not the first time this happened to me. But something happened, I don't know, the day before I was at the gym and everything was fine and I stretched and everything was good. I went home, I slept really well. I woke up, I had breakfast, everything was fine. And then like, oh, I'm going to take a shower. I went into the shower and I bent down to turn on the water and something just snapped on my back and I just couldn't move anymore. I took a shower with very, very hot water to try, to
like,
relax the muscle. And while I was showering, I was trying to stretch my back and everything. Like, okay, this didn't happen. Placebo effect. Like, I'm fine. 1, 2, fine. No.
Nope.
As soon as I got out of the shower and I got a little bit colder, I just couldn't move.
You lay down on the sofa face down for like half an hour.
I couldn't move.
It was so funny.
I think you were both a very good and a very bad roommate at that moment.
I was laughing, but I also brought you an ice pack.
That's what I meant.
I gave you a little back massage.
You rubbed
I rubbed that little
stuff.
cream on it. Yeah, we got Tiger Balm in there. This was like, I did take care of you, but I was laughing at you.
She laughed at me the entire time.
It was so fun. Oh, okay, we have a new photo we didn't put it up. That's why I should have taken, okay, we have a new, okay. Stream of thought. We have a new poster that says "dumb" on it, but it wasn't up then.
That's true.
We put it up after, but it would have been so funny to get a picture of you.
Dumb. Yeah. So for context, one of my contributions to the house where now we're all living, I brought a poster and I framed it.
Yeah.
And it says "dumb," and then it has a fish that is dumb. It's from a Kurzgesagt video.
Yeah, it's like a reference to Jaws, but it's from a Kurzgesagt video.
It's very funny.
Yeah.
And we put it in the middle of the living room. And every time you sit on that specific spot on the sofa, you just look like you have something on top of you that says "dumb."
Which that would have been good if it was already up, but we couldn't put it up because you had fucking broken your back.
I was doing stuff in my room and I needed to drill holes and everything, and my back was just killing me that day. And then you put an ice pack.
You belted the ice pack to yourself.
You put an ice pack on my back, and I was like, "Thank you," but I also have to do shit, so I had to stand up. They would fall down, obviously. Yeah. So I just put a belt around my chest, grabbing the ice pack. So I'm very smart.
Yeah, that was good engineering skills.
Yeah. That worked. That worked pretty well.
That worked pretty well. Yeah.
And I think for the next 3 days, I would just like be fine and like do a sudden movement, and I would just like be out of breath from the muscle pain in my back.
Oh my God. So yeah, everyone in our flat is getting old.
Yes.
Tatiana twisted her ankle stepping. You broke your back bending over.
I twisted my testicle.
You twisted your testicle. I don't know if that's an age thing. I feel like.
Well, that's a bad thing that happened.
Yeah. So yeah, our household is falling apart.
At some point, you're 28.
Yeah.
you will be 30 at some point.
I know,
And I'm going to
this is
laugh
true.
so much.
I laughed at both of you because I know at some point the same thing will happen to me and you will laugh.
I would give everything right now to be there when something bad happens to you, and I will help you. I will take you to the
I
hospital
will
or
be
whatever.
nice to you, and if you aren't around, I will let you know immediately.
Oh, please,
you will be the
please
first
do.
person who knows.
Yeah.
But it's also funny because I am 100% sure at some point, because I do practice aerials, that I will hurt myself.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that's
At
not
some
a
point, you're
safe
gonna
thing.
break something.
Some point I'm gonna break something. I'm gonna break my ankle. I'm gonna like land too hard, whatever. And then you can laugh at me. The problem is like yours was so funny because you weren't doing anything.
Yeah, that's the worst
Like
part.
it's not funny if you're doing aerials and then you hurt yourself. That's just like, okay,
Yeah.
you were doing aerials and you hurt yourself.
If you were outside skiing or
Yeah,
windsurfing
exactly.
or
If you
at
fell
the
over,
gym
yeah, exactly.
and
That
you
makes
broke
sense.
something, you have a pass. You
Yeah.
passed. But I was not doing shit.
And neither was Tatiana. And that's what
I
makes
just
it
took a
so
shower.
funny. Yeah, so I'm gonna try my best to like hurt myself while I'm doing something so that it's not funny.
Eventually, you're gonna get old.
I know, eventually I'm gonna get
And
old.
stuff's yeah. I hope we're still living together by the time something really embarrassing happens to you.
It's just also because this happened to Davide as well. He's 30 now, and he hurt his foot stepping as well at a dance festival, but he was still just stepping. He wasn't even dancing. He was like putting on his shoe or something. So like, and he's 30. So I have a feeling just when you turn 30, it's all downhill from
Something
there.
snaps down.
There's some sort of peak that you've reached, and it's downhill from there. But you've recovered. I feel like the point is that you can recover.
Yeah. I
You
think
can still recover. Like I feel like if you do it when you're 75, you're just
Yeah.
that's it. Like
that's it.
that's
This is how
the
I
end.
die.
Yeah. But when you're 30, like yes, you do bend over and hurt yourself, but you can still fix yourself, which is
Yes.
a good.
You
good
can
thing.
just complain for a couple of days and then take a deep breath and keep going.
Exactly, and you laugh because you're 30 and you're old, but you keep going.
Yes.
But that's how it'll be for the rest of your life.
Shut up. I'm gonna focus more on better stretching.
Yep.
Hopefully that'll help.
Yes, mobility.
Mobility. Oh
This
yeah.
is-
So for our listeners, we have a bet or like a challenge.
Challenge.
Challenge kind of thing. So Valerie has to do a pull-up by the end of 2026.
Yep. Juan Felipe has to do the splits.
I have to do a split.
You have to do a split. I also feel like if you'd make sufficient progress, I'll still give it to you. Because I don't
Okay.
even have my full split. And I've been doing it for a while. Like, I don't do it very
I
consistently.
feel like doing a split is way harder than doing a pull-up.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I've never done a pull up.
I don't know. I think, and this is just a guess, if you take how many people can do a pull-up and how many people can do a split, less people can do a split.
Maybe. But it's also like, I think like flexibility and mobility training isn't as like widespread as I think doing a
Fair.
pull up is more of like a thing, like a
Yeah.
trend almost. Like
Fair.
it's a muscle. It's like a thing.
Yeah.
Whereas like I don't know that many people who train mobility or like flex. It's more girls, obviously.
Mm.
But like I also don't do it very consistently. And the only people I know, I mean, a lot of people, I also think there's this like misconception that if you aren't like there's, you know, people who do gymnastics and ballet when they're kids and obviously they're flexible.
Yeah.
And then kind of like you turn whatever 20 and people are like, all right, well, if you aren't flexible, you aren't flexible. But that's not true.
Yeah.
You can train it, but I don't think when people train, they think of training big muscles,
Yeah.
pull-ups, push-ups, whatever. But training a split it's still training. It's just less glamorous, I guess.
Yeah, I understand. I think if you just go online and look for stuff, it's way easier to find ways to get buffed
Yeah.
at the gym than to just get flexible
Yeah,
without
exactly.
breaking anything.
Yeah. So I think it's a niche almost. And also it's mostly women. So it'd be cool if you could do a split because that's way more impressive than me doing a split if you can do one.
Well, now that you put it like that, I think you're correct.
And like there are people who can do, I mean, there's half splits or like Nikolai can do splits really well where he just like he bends one leg and then splits. But it's cool because he can go down and up. Like there's like
Okay.
different kinds of cool.
Does he do it while dancing?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
insane. It's super cool. Have you not seen? He does that at student house.
Maybe. I don't
Anyway,
remember.
Davide
clearly.
could also do it. There's different kinds of variations of flexibility, but I think
Okay.
it's good to have some at
Yeah,
least.
definitely.
Like you should be able to touch your toes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, that's like basic stuff.
That's basic.
But some people don't even have that. So I think it's
No.
But split I think I think you're right. It is difficult. So I'm not expecting you to have a full one, but I have faith in you. I think you could
Okay.
If you train pretty consistently, then you can get pretty far.
Yeah.
I don't train consistently, but I should.
When it comes to your pull-up, you have to be able to, at the very least, bring your chin to the bar.
Okay.
I
I was
think
actually
that's very
watching
achievable.
videos about technique
So
and then-
you were just scrolling and saying like, oh yeah, I'll do that someday.
at some point. Well, I was like, because they have these videos of how you need to be pulling your chest and not your chin to the bar, kind
Yeah.
of thing, like that. But I wouldn't have thought of that at
Yeah.
all. So there's like things that I'm like, okay, good tip.
Yeah, but it's true. Like when it comes to the pull-ups, just thinking about it in a different way,
Yeah.
it helps. It helps you engage the right muscles.
Yeah.
Which helps a lot.
But I think it's the same with the split. To understand it not as like stretching as far as you can, but as a muscle exercise,
Yeah.
I think also helps a lot getting your way to there. I think when people think of it as stretching too much, they actually hurt themselves because they're like just going for how wide can I spread my legs as opposed to like, can I stably do it?
Yeah.
And I think it's also good to have that.
I've tried it a couple of times. It is painful. It is painful.
But you get better. Like every time you go like a little bit.
And it does help that you do it, obviously, when you're warm.
Yeah, you have to do it when you're warm. Otherwise, you're going to break your back again
I think
or something.
the only time I tried it in front of you, I was not warm.
No, exactly.
And I didn't do that bad, I think.
No, it was okay.
It was not a split.
It was not a split, but it wasn't bad.
It was better than what you expect from someone who broke his back a few days before while taking a shower, right?
Oh, that's right. It was after. you
Yes.
did- That's funny. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, we have a challenge.
Yeah, we have a challenge.
We'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah, we have several months.
Several months. 9 months. No, less. 8 months. 8 months and a bit.
8 months. Almost the baby.
Okay. We had a question for today, but I also feel like we've been talking a lot. So
Yeah,
maybe we
we've
can
been
just-
talking a lot. This episode was mostly just catching up,
Catching
with,
up.
with us.
So that's us. But usually, actually, there will be an episode released before this. So there's going to be, because you have,
Yeah.
or maybe we can really, I don't remember what the last episode was.
I was just looking at it, and the name is Go Gary. Do you remember?
No.
Me neither. So I don't even know if we should release that.
Well, I feel like we should maybe listen to it before we release it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna because I haven't edited it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I will do that at some point when I have my desk.
Maybe we can release it after this one. As long as we're not like referencing something.
I don't know.
Yeah. We'll see.
Well, but I know that in that episode we were talking about our Halloween party
Oh, yeah.
that had already wait.
No, it hadn't happened yet. We were anticipating it happening.
Yeah. So our thought was we were recording, then we were gonna have the party, and then we were gonna release it.
Mm-hmm.
So we would talk about the party as it has as in past, but it was in our future.
Yeah.
But now it's really, really in the past,
Yeah.
and we don't remember shit.
No.
Okay,
We'll
I don't
see.
know. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
But this is the beginning of season 2.
Yeah.
We promised that we're gonna have a guest this
Oh, that's
year.
fucking, yeah.
We have been saying that for many episodes.
Yeah, we
already.
have.
No, we have to. Okay, let's compromise on something.
Yeah.
When are we having a guest and who?
Like within the next month.
Okay.
I think that's doable.
Yeah, I mean we have to press, but yes.
And then who? I don't know. I feel like we can't say it on here because then like it needs to be a
Ooh.
surprise.
Okay, it's a surprise. Stay tuned,
Stay
bitches.
tuned. And I also really need to pee. So
Wait.
I need to end
okay.
this.
Any final thoughts for the beginning of season 2? Or anything else that we're gonna do this year that we know already?
you're going to Sardinia?
No, about the podcast, you
About
dumbass.
the podcast.
You haven't put any thought on this, have
No,
you?
I haven't.
Me neither.
Why would you think I would?
I don't know. I thought you had more free time than I had more free
No.
time. I don't know. I thought maybe you thought about it.
Well, okay. When I'm unemployed, I can
Oh,
really
yes. You
have.
should really come up with funny
Yeah.
stuff. Maybe, okay, there...
Oh, also, didn't we find out that there's like a video? There's a studio. No, it's opening at some.
Yes. So part of my postdoc work is related to some video things that are going to happen at DTU, but not on this campus, but on the campus where I work, in Risu, which is next to Roskilde.
Which is far
like,
as
like
fuck.
an hour drive from here. But the thing is, they are going to build a new recording studio, and it's both for filming classes, like for filming lectures, but also they're going to have a video podcast studio.
Ooh.
And because I work there,
Nope, that's not it.
dumbass, which,
Yeah.
So if everything goes right, maybe I can just. You would have to go all the way to.
I know
Rizzo.
that's fucking far.
Yeah, that's far. But hey, maybe we can have a video podcast thing.
Maybe we can do like once a month or something.
Like now.
Maybe go once every 2 months.
Yeah. The thing is, it hasn't been built yet.
Yeah, okay.
So that would have to be like after the summer,
Okay,
probably.
that's fine.
And even then, I don't know if they will allow us to use it for these shenanigans.
Just
But
say
hey,
it's for work.
It is not, but I can say
Just
that.
lie.
Okay, they're gonna, they're gonna fire me like you.
Hey,
I don't have savings.
true. Yeah, I'm in a great position where I have savings. I will have time.
At this
And
point in my life,
I have energy.
if I don't have a job, my only response is, well, I have friends who have jobs
That's true.
and couch.
And that's honestly, that's like more than a lot of people.
That's a lot of that's pretty good. Like
Yeah.
when I was in this uncertainty of what's gonna happen after the PhD, a lot of people were like, worst case scenario, we have a couch.
Yep.
Like, don't worry.
That's
Like,
that's a privilege. Like that's
like,
good to have.
Honestly, it feels like a small thing to say, but it feels actually like a lot when you
Yeah.
literally have no money, no plan, no nothing.
Yep.
And there is someone who's like just chill out. Like,
Exactly.
don't worry.
Yeah. That's
So, that's
the
good.
great thing. It's a great
Yeah.
thing.
But you have that and money.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. Today they like officially announced they had announced that we've been laid off, and then they like had official like meeting about it. And then the other person who had been laid off looked like really sad, like she was on the verge of tears, and I was sitting
Yes.
there like, eh.
Yeah, I think we're at this point in our careers where we are just trying to afford our ski vacations.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have kids. I don't have responsibilities. I don't have a mortgage.
Yeah, the world is yours.
Yeah.
And our coworkers who are slightly older, they're like with young kids and their spouse is probably unemployed.
Yeah,
and
crazy.
life is hard and they
Life
have a
is
car
hard.
and they have a house to
car,
pay. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah, I don't have any of that.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna live the dream.
I hope you do.
I will.
Okay, so officially it's going to be more part of your responsibilities to come up with things
Okay.
for the podcast.
Okay. After July,
Oh,
I
come
still
on.
have a job.
You
Until
don't do
July.
what are they going to do? Fire you?
It's true.
Do you know what you should use? Bring all your coworkers for brainstorming of stuff
Oh,
that
yeah.
we can do on the podcast.
True that. I will do that actually.
And I think this would get much better once we have a camera because then we can do live stuff like play a game or
Yeah.
like people would see what's happening. So
Yeah.
that could add to it.
Okay. I'll think about it.
Okay,
Cool.
it's recorded. All right, final thoughts.
I really need to pee.
Okay. I'm glad my testicles don't hurt anymore.
I'm glad I'm not 30 yet.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye.